This game is rated M for mature. Hello everybody, ni hao de pongyomen, it's Cthulhu here, and welcome back to more Let's Play Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, this time updated near a regular schedule. In the last episode, we helped out our buddy, well, first we found our buddy Mercurio here that Lacrell told us to go to, and he gave us a quest to go and get some astrolite back from him, which is explosives apparently, that he failed to get. And, well, we didn't take care of that last episode, but we did help him out in, as you can see, he's not doing so well, but we helped him out a bit with that. And we explored the medical clinic even, well, not even more, we explored the medical clinic for the first time for that. And now, in this episode, we're gonna go take care of getting that astrolite that Mercurio asked us to get for him. Down, apparently taken by those quote-unquote junkie pricks who live in a dump on the beach. Now, as we're starting this episode out, I'd like to apologize if I haven't been so personable in this LP. This game is extremely hard to commentate, I'll note. Mostly because, one, at the beginning, the game is just like non-stop action the whole time. Like, you walk out of your apartment and you have like 20 seconds of downtime before you get to meet Mercurio. And also, one thing that really doesn't help that is that all the dialogue in the game is entirely voiced. So I can't like give the characters my own special voices or like do anything silly there or like read out the dialogue. Oh, yeah, by the way, the beach access is this way. Oh, and also there's a sewer entrance right here. In case you're Nosferatu and you obviously can't run through the city to get to here, that's how you get here. So yeah, I'd like to apologize if I haven't been so personable. I haven't really like talked much about like myself, I guess, during this LP. I've made it more about the game. It's really because you kind of have to in the first part of this game. There's just so much non-stop action and not like any downtime. So I'd like to apologize for that. I'd like to actually start being a bit personable and actually making it more like, I don't know, commentary, for lack of a better term in this episode. So, let's continue out onto the beach.
Up there, through that chain link gate and up those stairs.
Oh, what?
Those men you're looking for.
How did you know I was looking for someone?
Never mind. You wouldn't understand.
Weird. What's new? No, I'm just gonna say well thanks. I've actually been exceptionally nice in this playthrough, which is like kind of crazy. Really, the only mean thing I've done right now is extort money out of Dr. St. Martin, and that's really it. Like, I've been so nice to everybody else. You can be mean to so many characters in this game, but I haven't been. So the first thing you're gonna do on this beach, and I believe you have to have an inspection 3 for the game to actually show you this, but if you go over here near where the pier is, you can see a handy wooden stake on the beach. I guess if we need to kill any other vampires, that could be useful. But we have a nice group of people here. Why don't we talk to them and find out some stuff?
Listen, it's like I've told you types about 1,000 times now. We know we can't hunt round here, alright? We're minding our own business. No reason to hassle the weaklings.
What are you talking about?
You mean you ain't here to run us off?
No, is that exactly a common occurrence?
We're getting pretty sick of it. Someone's sighting domain, or in the worst cases, hunting us for sport.
Why?
Dunno. We all seem to have come down with the same disease. Oh, hell, who am I kidding? We're a bad horror show, alright? We seem to be the runts, the mistakes. You types call us thin bloods. I say we're all equally screwed.
Well, I'm pretty green to this whole vampire thing myself, so, what's a thin blood?
I'm damned if I know. Well, I know you don't want to be one. You seem to be in the lead. You tell me.
I don't really know. How did this happen to you?
I just come to town for the surf tournament. Seems like years ago, but it's, well, been about 6 months now. Every night during the finals, I used to hit the local diner after the beach parties fizzled out in the AM. That's where I met her.
Who?
She had a natural beauty. Not like all the plastic dolls littering the sand. Her name was Lily. I remember introducing myself, the way she seemed grateful for the company. Well, a few nights after our meeting, we were on the beach alone.
Whoa, look at the time. I'm out of here. No, go on.
She tried to tell me what she was, but I didn't understand. And so she showed me. I was furious with her when I took it all in. I cursed her and left, never really knowing what I was. Well, I realise now how she must have felt. So here I am now. A mystery to myself.
Is Lily dead?
Clinically, yes. But honestly, I don't know. I suppose I'd have moved on by now if I didn't think she'd show up one of these nights. There's a lot I've got left to say to her.
Um, I, is everybody else here Thin Blood too?
Aye, most of them just recently arrived in LA. Got chased off by the Sabbath or some such thing from their home cities. They're more in the dark than I am. They're a good bunch, but well, they've been through a lot. It's affected them.
I see. Maybe I should look into this whole Thin Blood thing for you.
Well, I hope you have better luck than I did. No one's been particularly friendly to me in this city. Only reason we're in Santa Monica is because we haven't been chased out yet.
Well, I'll get back to you if I hear anything. See ya. So now we're getting sent on another side quest by another guy. We still have not made any progress really on the main quest at all, but, I mean, that's not a problem. So, how about you, psychic chick?
You had me. No, you are going to China.
I hate to break it to you, but I've never traveled internationally and I don't really plan to anytime soon. What are you talking about?
Why is he smiling? The father. Is it the father behind him?
I'm not exactly a big fan of my dad, so, you're not making any sense.
You chased it for the one at the top of the city. On the sea. Oh, on the ground. You found it in the crypt. It's open. Oh, it's open. Oh God. Oh God. Run.
I don't really understand this.
I'm sorry. Sometimes I see nothing. Disregard what I say.
Right, I have the gift of utter complete bullshit too. Now tell me more.
I don't know what I'm saying. Forget what I say.
Alright. Bye. She must be Malkavian Thin Blood, I guess. So, one of the people of interest on this beach is this dude right here.
Fucking mayhem, bro.
Well, his name's Copper, I guess.
Do you know who the head vampire is?
Well, I do, but I don't think it's the same guy that you're thinking of. Who doesn't?
If the head vampire dies, we all become human again, right?
Now, if you have Persuasion 2, you can actually go on a little mini quest right here. It's not actually grouped as a quest unless you're playing the unofficial patch, but, you can convince him that this is true if you have high enough Persuasion. Now, you absolutely need the stake to do this. You absolutely have to go and pick up the stake before you do this. You can go and talk to him, use Persuasion of, I believe it's difficulty 3. I know it's not 2. You can tell him basically, oh yeah, you can go stake the head vampire, you'll stop being vampires. You can also convince him that he can give himself a full blood transfusion, and you can sell him blood packs. He'll buy them for $120 a piece. He'll also buy the stake for $100. Now, if you do this in the unofficial patch, you also get 1 experience for completing this. You can tell him which person to go kill. If you tell him any of the first 2, you'll get a humanity drop because he'll inevitably be killed. And you can also tell him to go kill the president, which will give you a humanity loss and a Masquerade violation.
You won't have to live like this anymore. I'm going to kill the head vampire.
I do, as you can see, I do have the experience that I could raise either charisma or scholarship, so I could get Persuasion 2 to do this. But I'm feeling nice, so I'll let him know the truth.
Oh, but how about blood transfusions? If I get a full blood transfusion, I can become human again, right?
No, I don't think it works that way.
What? Oh, no. There's nothing I can do?
You can stay out of my way. Yeah, sorry. Good luck. That's all I have to say to him, really. And, well, there's one more guy we haven't talked to, so...
Evening.
And he doesn't really have anything to say, so, bye, I guess. So that's really all for us here for right now, though, this is the famous Santa Monica Pier. I've never seen it in person. I've seen it in a Steven vlog, but that's about it. But, why don't we go travel on to this famous pier? Also, I should note, what you see me doing right now, I'm running into a wall and moving forward while strafing into it. That's just a little source engine tech called wall strafing. It just makes you move faster. It's pretty convenient and nice. But yeah, we heard about that murder on the pier through the newspaper, and now we can actually see it for ourselves in person. So, and I mean, we can confirm it is indeed a gruesome murder. So now I guess we should go and take care of those quote-unquote junkie pricks, as they're called. I'm gonna keep using that voice for it, apparently. I haven't been able to use many silly voices in LD because all the dialogue is voiced in this game. Some of the people in this game have silly voices, so I don't have to do it all myself. Also, my voice is way too low to do any female voices, so I don't think that would really work out very well. Now, there are multiple ways to go through this whole Surf's Up quest. Well, at least this next part of the quest, which is basically retrieving the Astrolite. And I'm gonna do something special, like I did for obtaining the key to Dr. St. Martin's room. I'm gonna do something different that I've never done before. I actually never have retrieved that key before, if you're wondering. So, well, why don't we just try and walk up to the dude first?
Help ya?
Yeah, I need to buy some Astrolite. Maybe he'll believe me.
Oh, really? You call ahead? The man expecting you? Because he didn't tell me to expect anybody.
Really? Did he tell you expect my foot up your ass? Well, I think he's on to us. My mistake, I'd better cruise.
Nice try, prick. Now get the fuck out of here before I use your head for batting practice.
Yeah, alright, I'm out of here. So, if you have high enough in any of your social feats, either you can demontain him, dominate, seduction, or persuasion. I don't think you can intimidate. You can actually just, like, convince him that you're allowed through, but you can either go gung-ho and just go and basically kill everyone, or you can take an entirely stealthy approach. If you have, I believe, Inspection 2, this part on the fence will show up. You can do this without Inspection 2, but I think if you have 1, it won't be glowing like that. But it shows, hey, you can remove it, you can walk through the hole in the fence. That's going to become a very, very common theme in this game. And we're going to sneak around the house, and hopefully make it in. Now, make sure that you have blood buff selected for this, and hopefully make it through here without anybody seeing us. And we're going to flip off the power to the house. Yeah, I just happen to know that's there. And we're going to run through here. Make sure you have blood buff, because this lock is difficulty 4, and so I can't lockpick it by myself. So I'm going to open the door. I'm going to wait here for just a second, because that guy is going to walk out right here. And so first, because I happen to know this is here, inside that laundry vent is actually where they keep Mercurio's money. And so now I can also take the Astrolite and just run back out. I could have sworn that I heard a weapon swing at me, but I guess we're fine. And so that dude is out here, turning back on the power. I'm gonna wait until he leaves. It's probably the smart thing to do. They actually say quite a bit of funny dialogue, but it's too quiet for me to hear, particularly because I'm actually kind of a distance away from him. I'm sure if you get closer, you could actually hear it. And so now I'm going to try and just sneak all the way back out. The very slow sneaking speed. Much slower than, as I keep comparing this game to, apparently, the Elder Scrolls games. I'm going to try not to compare this game to other games too much. By the way, I don't know how that guy doesn't see us. Because, honestly, that's kind of a pet peeve of mine, was people just, like, endlessly compare games to other games. Just, like, enjoy the experience in front of you. This game, if you compare it to other games, like, objectively, this game sucks. It's not that great, but like, this game is so great, and we're getting stuck on that in the source engine tradition. I think it should be fine for us to run out now. So now we got the Astrolite, and we got the money. Crap, I think they're onto us. I actually didn't know that would happen. I don't know how they knew, but I mean, we made it out of there alive. We did the whole thing stealthily, so I'm kind of impressed. I've never done that before. So it's kind of awesome. Thanks, Thin Blood dudes. You didn't really help out, but now we can go back to Mercurio with the Astrolite and his money. You don't have to retrieve the money, but I did because Mercurio is a cool guy. He's been helping us out a lot, so I kind of like to help him out in return. I mean, I have been playing an extremely nice vampire this way through, which, I mean, I usually play this game as Malkavian, so nice. I don't know if that's how you classify the Malkavian in this game. I think confusing is a good word. Maybe an enigma. That's a good one right there. But I don't know if nice is the way to go. So yeah, we can return to Mercurio with this good old Astrolite and find out what we're supposed to be up to next. And nobody's bothered to clean up the blood yet. Alright, I got the Astrolite back.
Yeah? Did you waste those sons of bitches?
No, that's not really my style. I've been trying to go really stealthily this way through.
Did you get my money back?
You can actually lie to him and keep the money, but I'm not gonna do that because Mercurio's a cool guy, so yeah, here it is.
You're a lifesaver. I might have to buy some new kidneys with this.
Alright, so, what's the story with this Astrolite?
That Astrolite? Twice as powerful as TNT. Instant demolition. Be on the other side of the world when you engage that timer.
You need to make someplace disappear. A warehouse. Looks to be a Sabbat interest.
I don't know if it's a really great idea to have a fledgling like me go out and do this, but, well, how do I find this place?
There's a guy. I never met him, but I heard a lot about him. His name is Tongue. Bertram Tongue. He's one of you types. If there's anyone who knows more than me about this city, it's him. Unfortunately, Tongue's hiding out at the moment.
Why?
Tongue's laying low because of Therese. Therese Vorman, you know her? Anyway, word is Therese and Tongue are feuding. I don't know the details. My take's that Tongue thinks he's about to get whacked, so he's gone underground till Therese calls it off. If you want to put that warehouse into orbit anytime soon, you're gonna have to get Therese to call off the feud.
Alright, where can I find her?
She and her sister Jeanette, they run the asylum. Some freaky customers frequent that place. I try not to do business there.
What can you tell me about Therese? You can find out a bunch of information about people by talking to Mercurio, so, yeah, what can you tell me about Therese?
She's the woman around here. Power player. Nice looking broad for a dead chick, but, personality like stone.
Wow, thanks for all that information. What can you tell me about Jeanette?
Therese I don't like, but I can respect her. Jeanette's different. I don't know what to make of her. She's a little, you know, in the head. I don't know. Therese is, well, like you. And I would think so's Jeanette. But I hear rumors about her.
Rumors?
Alright. Jeanette got a body built for bedrooms. And I got close acquaintances says they conquered that territory. But I asked the main man, and he says you types, you know, can't or don't or do that kind of thing. Anyway, whatever she is, I hear Jeanette's a wild girl.
I'm sure vampirism's, like, really good. I don't know, birth control. Did I really just say that, too? I had a question about someone else.
Who exactly?
Let's see what Mercurio can tell us about Tongue.
I don't know him myself. I'd like to meet the guy. Kind of a local legend. He and Therese seem to be contenders for this city. He's crafty. Smart guy. I haven't heard anything bad about him.
Wow, that's a miracle given for the people in this game. Well, thanks for the info. Goodbye. So now we've gotten the Astrolite from Mercurio, thankfully. Somehow completely, well, almost completely stealthily. I still have no idea how that guy was suspicious to me after that. And now we've gone, well, we haven't gone yet, but we're on our next task to kind of settle the feud between Therese and Tongue so we can know where this warehouse is that Tongue knows about. It's a complicated web of stuff. So now we have our objective for the next time. So next time on Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, we're gonna go meet Therese and see if we can get her to call off the feud with Tongue so we can get more information about this warehouse. So thank you all for watching, and peace out. Oh boy, we have a lot to cover this time. Now, the most obvious way to take care of this problem, and I'm sure the one that Mercurio would want you to do, is to just go gung-ho and kill all the gangsters. I mean, this one's simple, but I don't think it's quite as fun as the other approaches. I mean, I don't know, maybe I just like stealthing games and not shooting people. And the combat in this game isn't so stellar, so I don't know, you can do this approach if you want. Now the third approach, and in my opinion the funniest approach, is you can use any of your social feats to convince the guard that, hey, you can let me in here. Some of them are really funny. You get some really hilarious dialogue out of the guards and out of all the people in this house. And also, if you do it this way, you can actually talk to the guy who's managing this whole operation with the Astrolite. His name's Dennis. He's the whole drug dealer slash explosives mixer, which that's kind of an interesting profession, I guess. You can talk with him, kind of find out his, I don't know, his shopkeeping business, and you get some really hilarious dialogue out of him. You do need, I believe, the difficulty for the social feats is 3. Now, also, when using this method, you can just go and buy back the Astrolite from the guy if you don't want to take a combat approach, or if you have high enough persuasion. I have no clue what the difficulty is for this, but he'll actually just give it to you for free if you do that. Now, be warned, if you try and take the Astrolite anyway, the people in the house are going to turn hostile. They won't turn hostile if you take Mercurio's money if you're sneaking.
My staff maintains at all times a 24-karat smorgasbord of A+ narcotics guaranteed to make the competition shit seem like a weak cappuccino in comparison. White, green, blues, reds, black, you pick a color. Explosives? Fun stuff. You can get yourself a lot of attention that way. I may have something. Why would you need to get your hands on some fireworks? Sure, okay. I got some stuff that'll do the trick. Astro-light. It's like TNT's bigger, meaner cousin with a prison record. I don't like keeping the stuff around. Too dangerous. So I let you have it for a little less than the going rate. You just bought yourself a bomb. You get caught with this, you ain't get it from me, understand? I don't care if you tell them Santa Claus brought it for you, but you drop my name, and you'll wish you would have blown yourself up.
Now, there's also the possibility that you pissed off Mercurio in the earlier dialogue, considering that you were extremely rude to him, even though you're very nice to him. What a terrible person you are. If this happens, when you come back to deliver the Astrolight back to Mercurio, he will not exactly be so happy with you, and he'll threaten to report you back to the prince. Sadly, you're gonna be forced to kill him, though if you were rude to him in the first place, you probably wouldn't mind this all that much. After he's dead, pick up his journal, and it'll give you directions to the next quest. Be warned, Mercurio will not appear anymore for the rest of the game if you do this, obviously.
I've seen a lot of shocking things in my time on the force, but that pier, that's the kind of thing that makes you lose your faith in humanity.
I gotta say, it's the second worst thing I've ever seen.
Poor bastard down there's torn in two. By the looks of it, you'd think someone tied him to two horses and raced them in opposite directions. What could you have possibly seen that was worse than what's down there?
It was about 3 years ago up in Malibu. I found this guy on the beach. Looked like, I don't know, an animal attack.
Shark bite?
Nah, I've seen shark bites. This was something different. Whatever killed him knew what it was doing. The head was missing, the hands were missing. And there were these huge slashes. But
Bullshit.
no. The guy was literally slashed to ribbons. The worst part was I was waiting for the meat wagon and I felt like something was watching me. I swear on my badge today that there was something just out of sight. For a split second, I thought about running to the squad car and getting the hell out of that place. To this day, it makes me wonder what's really out there.
Maybe it was a werewolf. Woo!
All right.
Or a vampire.
Forget it. See, this is why you didn't get invited to Hernandez's wedding,